Hi Nerd Ramblings, today's video comes to you in parts, and these parts aren't going to really be in any particular order, but they are the surprise that Tristan mentioned in his last video, some show and tell from some stuff that I discovered, and also the theme of the week, obviously. Now the theme of the week is telling a story or talking about a memory that you have of your past, or someone you know, but I'm going to get to that later. So to reply to everyone's videos, Tristan, really? You have that little faith in me that you won't trust me for a surprise? Not good. I thought you had more faith in me. No, I'm just teasing you. I do agree with you that we can only look after other people if we also look after ourselves. Also, if you haven't already noticed, you're starting to develop a bit of a puff. Emily, I really like the idea of a book trailer, and in reply to your question from I think the week before last video, because I didn't see it before I uploaded my video, not everything that will be submitted will be put into the book, and that is simply because hopefully we will get more submissions than we could possibly ever fit into the book. But we will try and get as much as possible in. Sarah, I hope you're feeling a lot better, and Rachel, I love the cat's makeup, especially since I am absolutely hopeless at makeup and have no idea how someone could do that. It just seems so difficult. And now for the surprise, which hopefully you will like, and if you don't, please tell me, because then I can change it, but I can only change it if you tell me what you think of it. So put your suggestions, replies, what you think of it in the comments. I really want to hear it, and here it is. Hope you like it.
There's no place that I'd rather be than living here with my nerdy friends, making videos happily on nerdfighters Island.
So what do you all think? And the coolest thing is that we are actually allowed to legally use that music, because DFTBA has a really cool copyright thing going on where as long as we talk about them in our doobly-doo, it's all good and we're allowed to put the music there. So I can get away with doing stuff like this.
I don't think you know what you think you know, baby, but baby, don't you think that I know what I know, maybe. Baby, I know what you think that I don't know.
And now you come to realise just how strange I am. Oh well. First part of my show and tell are these. These are really tasty candy that we get in Australia. So I was wondering, do you get America? Or is it just Australian? I don't know. I looked them up and I think they're made in Switzerland.
Sally Sparrow, I wrote you a letter to make you feel bad about the fact that I'm gone. I may be stuck in the past, but my future is vast. Don't go looking for me, girl, you've got to go on.
Yes, I agree. I probably shouldn't mind music very often because I look quite stupid. The theme for this week's videos are telling a story about your past. So I'm going to tell one from when I was about grade 4 and I was quite young. See, when I was in grade 4, I only really had one friend, except she was my best friend and she was like the most popular kid in the class. Problem was that halfway through grade 4 we started to have a bit of a falling out, and she started to get a little bit mean. And she wasn't necessarily that bad, but I was in grade 4 and I thought my whole world was falling apart. Now at the same time that all this was happening, there was the grade 3-4 play, and there was a lead role in that of a magician, and I was trying out for that, and there was another kid trying out for that. So we were both auditioning, and I was really crap. Drama is not my strong point. But for some reason the teachers decided they couldn't pick between us, so they decided to flip a coin about who would get the part. Now, I lost. The other kid got the part, and I was quite upset. But at the same time, to deal with the issue of me not having any friends in grade 4, and being quite upset with how I was being treated by this other kid, the school was like, hey, your grades are pretty good. You've got friends in grade 5. Why don't you just do 2 weeks trial up in grade 5, and then if you like it, just stay there. So I did. I went up and I caught up with a few friends who I knew, and we became really close friends. I ended up staying in grade 5. I did grade 6 with that year level, and then went on to high school a year earlier than I'd been expecting. Now, the cool thing about that is that if I had gotten that lead role in grade 4, I never would have gone up to grade 5. So pretty much my entire life at this moment, most of the people I know, most of the things I'm doing with my life, the year level I'm in, all pretty much were decided by the coin flip. Well, not decided because I made the decisions, but I never would have made the decisions that I did if that coin had landed differently. So I think that's pretty cool and also pretty scary. And I can honestly say I am really happy that coin landed the way it is, because even though I missed out on a lead role, which I probably wouldn't have been very good at anyway, I got so much more in return that I never could have expected in grade 4.
Someone out there in the world like you, who has such a way with words that I couldn't resist him.
Part 2 of the show and tell, because who needs to film this in a linear order? The clue is probably going to be the loud thing squawking, but just first question, have you ever been surprised by your family, like on a weekend you've just been sitting at home not really doing anything and they've come home with something you weren't expecting? That's what my sister did on Sunday. She got herself a duckling. Isn't it adorable? So this is hers and this is Daisy. So we've had Daisy for probably about 24 hours now, and she is adorable and does not shut up. So as a quick announcement, today only, on Monday, for 24 hours, there is a Nerdfighter t-shirt up on T-Fury that was designed by a Nerdfighter. Now all the information is on a discussion on the Nerdfighter website, which I will link to in the doobly-doo. The t-shirts are only $9 and some of the proceeds will be going to charity.